Okay, so see if number 8. If they call him to Aliyah, so they call this guy to the Torah, and I think the situation is the same. So he did not say the blessing over the Torah study. So one more time, if he called him to Aliyah to the Torah, before he recited the blessing over the Torah, privately, if it is possible for him to recite before going up to the read from the Torah, all the private Torah blessings, and also to recite at least one verse, such as Yivarechecha, may HaShem bless you. One of the verses normally recited in a Torah blessing, he should do so. Okay, so let's stop here and try to understand. So basically, he did not say he came to the shul Leib. He did not say the blessing over the Torah, right? And now they call him up to the Torah, and so Kitzur say if he has time, I don't know, maybe they have to roll the Torah. Maybe they bless, make a mishabera for a previous aliyah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he has, let's say, 30 seconds. So 30 seconds should be enough for him to say the blessing of the Torah, whatever he has to say privately. And Yivarechecha is the first of the Torah study. It's from Chumash. Yivarechecha HaShem, right? So, meaning that that Kitzur say, even though you're going to say the blessing of the Torah on the Torah right now, so even before that you have to fulfill your private obligation and say the blessing of the Torah, and plus learn the Torah. What at least this first verse? Okay, commentary. The Torah blessings is unlike the other morning blessing in that it is recited over something specific. Right, so all other blessings, as we learned last time and the time before that, I mean, they in general, so that you thank HaShem that you can stretch your limbs, right? You bless HaShem that you can see. You bless HaShem for all other things, right? That He separated water and dry land, right? So. But they're not specific. It's not like over some physical things. But here, right? Like the blessing of the Torah, it's something specific, and you say and you start learning right away, right? Thus, it is similar to the typical blessing over the food or over fulfillment of the commandment, where the blessing is valid only is followed immediately by engaging in that which is the subject of the blessing, as we were explaining before. So if one say the blessing over the apple, he has to start eating apple. So that's why it has to be prepared, right? It's not like some abstract blessing. It's a blessing, concrete blessing over the apple. So same with the Torah. So they put them in that same category. So after you say the blessing of the Torah, you have to fulfill some of it, right? For this reason, it is customary to recite passages from Torah, such as Yivarechecha. So it's from Chumash. After reciting the Torah blessing. Okay. So continue. Any questions, please stop me anytime. Okay, so they say basically if he has time, that's what he must do. He has to say all of these blessings over the Torah while he's walking, and plus at least one verse from the Torah as Yivarechecha. Okay. And after that, he should ascend to read the Torah and recite the public blessings. Okay. So basically, nobody canceled his private blessing if he has time. Of course, we're talking about if he has time. So commentary is saying, since the blessing recited before reading the Torah in public is the same as a one blessing for the Torah study said privately, one may think that he should not make the private blessing, and thus he would avoid repeating the blessing in a public reading. So which makes sense. Like if person is not studying this halacha, so he said, why would I say this blessing right now, right before I go to the bima, right? And then I'm going to repeat them again. What is the point? I'm going to say exactly the same blessing. So our sages said, no, it's not exactly the same, right? However, the words are the same, but the two separate functions. However, the Kitzur asserts otherwise, explaining that this is because the sages instituted two distinct circumstances for Birchas HaTorah. One for the individual study, and the second for the public reading from the Torah. So two separate things. One for individual and one for public Torah study. So for example, on we're talking about Monday and Thursday, so only 3 people get called up. So the person cannot count that maybe he's going to be called up if he's not a Kohen, for example. All right. Although identical textually, these are viewed as two distinct blessings, and therefore recited the blessing in public is not considered repetition, even though the same blessing was recited, but in a moment later or earlier, in a moment. So one more time, he said exactly the same two things, but they have different functions. Okay, continue. But if it is possible for him, but if it is impossible for him to do this, there is no time for him to say the blessing without causing delay. He should go up to the Torah as is without having the private private blessings. So there is a rule. So we cannot, general rule, we cannot make the public wait. So okay, so he didn't have time, so he just goes straight to the reading of the Torah. And since he will have recited the blessing Asher Bachar Banu, who chosen us, upon the reading from the Torah in public, he does not repeat that blessing afterwards. Okay, rather he should say only the blessing Asher Kiddushona, meaning after he, like when he would say in private after the prayers, who has sanctified us, and continue with the blessing Harevna, sweeten us please, until the conclusion of the words La'amo Israel, to his nation Israel, and then he should say Yivarechecha. Okay, that's if he did not have time to say it before he was called up. Commentary. Although he has already read from the Torah after reciting Asher Bachar Banu, since he recited another blessing over the Torah, Asher Kiddushona, he must recite another Torah passage. So that's the law. Okay.